I feel like even if you're born in 1990, you must everything that happened before 1990.
Before 1990.
If you were born in 20.
Apartheid, you miss apartheid.
I would have
You wanted to be there. Apartheid.
Okay, no, wait.
Apartheid.
Front cover, I can even hide it, man.
And this is a perfect time to ask the next question. My favorite position is.
Yes.
In what way?
You decide. You decide.
You know, the corner.
The shoe.
That's why. That's insane.
Hey all and welcome back to the Boula.
Is the G host, aka Ghost, in the building chilling?
It's your girl Squishy.
Yo, chilling here. It's Indigo Child, all the way from Eswatini.
Yes, sir.
It is. It's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, the rapper you'll understand when you're older. It's your boy, Faces.
Faces in your face.
In your faces.
These ad-libs are nuts. Hey, everybody. It's Bronny Basil. Back at the Polar.
BTV.
Crazy.
And I am who I am and I don't give a damn. It's your boy Dion. What
D to this
does
one.
stand for today? Damn!
I didn't have one today. Did he have one?
You didn't have one.
I didn't have one.
It was a freestyle.
That's
Okay, yeah.
But as you can see, guys, we have some guests in the building. We have the Brothers of Soul, B.O.S.
For the
Boss.
Boss.
Thank you guys for giving us this opportunity to be here on the podcast.
Oh,
This is B.O.S, the Brothers of Soul, from Ladysmith in KZN.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Jinx.
This one.
Okay. Njengoba sechazile umfowethu la, it's Brothers of Soul. Igama lami uLanga Way. Bathi ilanga laphandle amanye amalanga emsebeyalo phuma langa sikwathe nabalothali abahangula. Hayi bathi umadubula ngempipa abanye badubula ngesibhamu. Hayi lalela wena shwele.
son, I don't understand. But
That
that
sounded
was
nuts.
Bro,
I didn't need to understand. That's
there's
way
a
to know
part,
it's
there's a
smooth.
part where he says, bro, the dude that shoots with his dick, others shoot with guns and he shoots with his dick.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Long away. Long away.
B.O.S. Brothers of Soul.
For the weed.
Welcome,
Welcome, gents. Welcome to the Boula.
guys.
So, let's get into it. So, because the Brothers of Soul, how old are you all firstly?
I'm turning 29 this year.
29.
Alright.
And then
Elanga will look like you don't want to shave.
You being a fan.
I'm also 29.
Oh, you're also 29. Okay. Yeah, so you all will, then you all should know.
yeah,
You all should know Brothers of Peace, P.O.P.
Yeah.
Nah. Is that like where you all got the inspiration from the name?
we got inspiration from the name back in where we come from, because we believe that whatever that brought us together, he's my brother, I'm his brother, so we decided to bring this thing together and started doing music together. So we decided to be Brothers of Soul, which is B.O.S.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no other way you would see we can abbreviate ourselves, we can call ourselves rather than that.
Okay. So,
We are brothers.
so the
Yeah.
brotherhood, yes, the brother soul
Yeah.
tie, well,
Yeah,
so,
he's more than a friend, he's a
Yes,
brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking about it, him being more than a friend, no? How far along do you guys come? When did you all link up? Did you all link up because of the music or you all linked up before the music?
Yo, actually, man, this whole thing started back in, I think we were in high school, I think, back in Ladysmith, couple of years ago, maybe like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So he was going solo, I was going solo as well. And then when we link up, we were in the studio, we were having like a studio session and stuff like that. And then we decided to do a song. And then after that song, so he came with an idea, would say, let's make this thing, let us work together and be one and see how
Yeah.
it goes. So we decided, okay, let's give it a try. And then that's when it started.
So you all were doing music before.
Yes.
So the music you all were doing, like your solo before you all made the group B.O.S.
Yeah.
Were y'all doing the same genre of music, or you were doing a different genre?
Yeah, we were doing Afro pop.
Yeah.
Afro-pop.
Yeah,
Y'all
strictly
just decided now to put
Yeah,
it together. And
yeah.
To
To be the
both doing the
true-
same thing anyway.
Yeah.
So you also mentioned that they mentioned that you guys are from Ekwazu,
Yeah.
right?
Le phansi kwafela ubala 150 pa.
To be specific.
Area
Sure.
Exactly.
Sure. Did you guys vele nhlangane uphi? Kada that side or here?
Kahle bafo sazane emakhaya.
Okay.
Ake ngibe nje ngamageba bafo.
Yeah.
Sazane emakhaya and then kwakhula sagcina sesihlangana ngezimo zangempilo yabona ukuthi
Sure.
nomculo sabona ukuthi kahle besiphusha umuntu ayiphusha lento yakhe yabo.
Yeah.
After that then sacabanga ukuthi yazi if we can maybe sihlanganise
Yeah,
lento le,
sure,
maybe we
sure.
can come up with something.
Alright.
Yeah, and then from there then saqhamuka nento ke from lapho hawu.
Kumi boom.
So how long
Baba.
has this partnership now been in existence now?
I think it's 7
Yeah,
years
we're
man.
going for 7.
Oh,
Is it?
so
Yeah.
okay, that's long, bro.
It's
so
long,
that's
bro.
very and like you know your
Let's
thing.
push it.
Yeah.
Your big cover.
So before this, when you individual,
Facts.
you know when
Yeah.
your individual careers, how long before that did you go before you decided to?
Mina ngiqale 2010.
Sure.
Yeah, and mina ngiqale
Pusha vele was pushela wena vele say.
Yeah, but besazana.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, ngasho kanjalo. Then from 2010 slow as push, you know the music thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Slow as push until I think it was 2016 or
2016. 2016 late,
Then-
towards 2017.
Yeah.
Then we
Qala
link up, yeah.
sahlangana lapho
Okay.
ukuthi,
So how do y'all
Alright.
start with music? What
Alright.
made you make the decision to get into music?
we were just dancing. Let me just be honest with you guys. Like besidansa thina like
Yeah.
umculo nje bekuyinto nje
Vele
silalela.
niyabona ngathi you know my jivans vele.
Yeah, but
Spansu.
jive
Sure.
mfethu
Okay,
like
push.
okay now this is music yase jive kumnandi.
Sure.
Phelela lapho. Lento yomculo iqala esikoleni.
Okay, school. Okay.
Yeah, when like makunamachoir yabona then we attend those choirs.
Okay.
Second. Then we started like love this thing. Like, okay, let's just write our thing now.
Your own
Sorry,
music.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know time of the music.
Yeah.
Know how
Yeah,
we're gonna manage
yeah.
this thing. Then from
Yeah.
there, hi, Baba.
Yeah.
Baba,
Turned for music
kuyashelela
and
nje.
like yeah, from dancing to
Kuyashelela.
okay.
Now wow,
Alright.
it's going
So you
crazy.
didn't used to sing in church or anything?
Yeah.
Even
We used to
church.
sing je-
Even
we
church.
used to
Yeah,
sing
because
there.
I know a lot of people that sing.
They
Most
started
of
there.
them started singing like in
Church.
church.
Yeah, we used
Fact.
to sing in
Fact.
churches like kunama-10 like in
Yeah.
our rural areas bekunama-10 kunabafundisi yabo
Sure.
fika abafundisi then thina siyakhona siyocula lapha siyabona ukuthi okay right lento lena siyo like siba le emuva kodwa
Go sure.
and we're like hey, they're at the back ne like okay siyacula kumnandi after there ayi
Then you knew. That's cool.
from there mfethu siqhamuka nento yethu ukuthi okay
Yeah.
labafundisi laba baculisa abantu
Sure.
and bona bala in front of people
Yeah.
so nathi ithi sizama ukwenza into yethu ezosibeka in front of people
Of people as well. Yeah.
so sizokwazi ukuthi at least
Yes.
lento nje yephupho
Sure.
mfethu bekungasinto
Suka
yethu
kude.
kahle kahle
Sure.
bekuyinto nje like
Fair
ukuthi okay
vele, yeah.
this is just a thing nje
Yeah.
eyenzakalayo nje emhlabeni
Yeah,
yabona
sure.
Besides music, what is it that you do? Because like it's not easy. Doing music it also costs. It takes money.
Yeah.
7 years is a long time doing this. So is there any other hustle you are pushing besides the music only?
Yeah, actually we are both working 9 to 5 so that we can get funds to
Yeah,
push our
to
music.
push the
Yeah,
music.
before we get signed.
Yes.
Yeah,
of
because now we must put that on people. They must know now we sign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah,
need to invest.
yeah, we
in
got a deal
yourself
now.
first.
Yeah. So back then we used to do things on our own, pop money out of our pockets, pay for studio sessions,
Yeah.
yeah, all
Yeah.
transportation, all of those things.
Mm.
When you get a feature, the person wants 4,000, then you have to
Yeah.
decide what's okay. We're coming out too soon, then you give that person, then we get a song.
Okay. Like in terms of your music, the actual beats and so on. Do you all do your own production or?
nah on that part We have our producer.
We'll have a producer.
Yeah, we have our producer. It's Andy. Shout out to Andy Beats.
Yeah. Indie Beats
Yeah.
and Deco. Deco Mega Drums.
Yeah.
Those are the two guys who are helping
Okay.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Deco. Yeah, those are our producers. Yeah.
Okay, shout out.
I have a question. So, gents, here you are, no? 7 years in, right? We're looking back at it. First of all, kudos to you for having a 9 to 5 and being able to push a penny and passion. It's rare that people shout out this fact, but artistry is not easy.
Yes.
And here's my question to you. Like, so we're in this space, it's 7 years now, you're running with this thing. Is there any type of current industry inspiration that you have? Is there any duos or any people that you look at and you're like, this one, the hustle is it's the same thing?
Yeah, we do have.
Yeah, there is, because when
Who
you look at the type
inspires
of
you?
music that we are doing, the people who are there already, we got people like Abu Big Zulus, Java, Black Diamond.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all of those people, they come from the
They're
same
coming
time.
from the same time.
Yes, Pumakon,
Yeah.
L.A. Smith. So when we look at them, we see this is what we want to do, but not like ngendlela benza ngayo bona.
Sure.
The
So
same
we
way.
decided to do it on our own way.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really cool.
And it's
'Cause
nice to have those.
and it's nice, nah?
Yeah,
Like it's-
because
Hey,
it shows
Black
you like
What's
this
name?
is where I
they
can be.
pushing
as
those
well.
guys now.
Yeah.
Black Diamond, Fitz.
Yeah, too much, yeah.
Exactly.
Too
Big
much.
Zulu, Bruce got even his own label now.
Yeah.
Yo,
Even
Fitz,
them,
so-
even
so
Black
they
Diamond,
from
yeah.
the same areas, man.
same
Yeah,
you
even
get
Black
the same
Diamond,
word.
they got Umuti.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to Black Diamond.
That's what it is, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, my
But now,
friends.
what you'll have to
Yeah,
compete
yeah.
with,
It's true.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, né?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
It's gonna be tough, ne?
Yeah, no, so, bro, but it's you confident enough to develop so right then. You get what I'm saying?
And if you
Ah,
said
but for
yes,
ikinto ezozivimba bafu.
Yeah, but for
After 7 years, you
more
can't
than
do it.
anything, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your
Angicabanga
craft.
ukuthi khona
Yeah.
engazivimba bafu.
Sure.
Sesikude kakhulu manje.
Yeah.
Ukuthi sesingabuyela emuva from la siqhamuka khona. Yeah.
So how's it been though?
That's what's up.
Has the Johannesburg space, have you guys found, what's the difficulty? Where do you find that you need to
When
push
did you all
a little bit
firstly when did you all come to
To
Yeah.
Johannesburg. Okay. We've been to Johannesburg since we were young, going back and
Back and
forth,
forth.
back to Ladysmith, coming back to Johannesburg, and then we started to be this side, like full time this side, around 2014,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then from 2014 going up, that's when we decided to see, okay, now we need to push this thing, we need to work more harder because whatever that we want, nobody's gonna give it to us just like that.
Yeah.
So we must get connections, we must get money, we must get everything.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be in Johannesburg when you don't have like a source of income because you need to rent, you need to pay rent, you need to
Yes.
get food,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we didn't want to bother our parents
Yes.
to give us money each and every day, each and every month. So we decided, okay, just get a 9 to 5,
Sure.
and then we will see how it goes.
Sure.
And now you all have money now. I see shining.
We don't have
Bro,
money,
by the
Baba.
way, bro, you know,
Bezels.
Alan, by the way, now that he mentions it, ne?
Yeah.
Indigo, bro. Shout out to the stylist.
Stylist, yeah.
Oh,
like
it's Indigo the stylist.
Indigo,
Indigo
bro.
stylist.
You're looking nice, bro.
Yeah,
You're looking
man.
nice.
All
bro.
thanks to him, man.
My
I want
nigga,
this
Yeah.
Wakanda
bro.
chain.
Plus even name. Plus even
This
name.
one, ish.
We were saying, yo, we were saying, firstly, the name Indigo, right, is an insane name, bro. Like, it's proper, bro.
The color, the feeling.
The color, the feeling, bro.
And you dress people for a living. It's just like you make a picture perfect. Indigo. It's nuts.
Shout out Indigo.
That's what it is.
I will first start with the name Indigo.
Yeah.
The name actually comes. Let me put it like I'm gonna speak so I don't know if you're gonna.
Go for it, my nigga. Go for it. bro.
Igama liqala ekutheni like I'm the chosen one.
Sure.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
umuntu lona labadzala like in Swati.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
You know how to partner, guys.
Wild.
Yeah.
So
I knew that
that's
one.
like igama lisukela lapho yabona.
Okay.
I'm the chosen one, like
Yeah.
umuntu obona izinto ngalok deep yabona.
Okay,
Lamanje
sure,
ayacava like
sure.
noma sinawo kanjani like when it comes to advice easy.
Yeah,
Into
yeah.
the-
It's like you're wise.
like
Yeah, that wise
siyabonisana,
one.
yabona.
And that color is also
Issue.
associated
Issue,
vele
issue,
with
issue.
royalty and that kind of vele wisdom And yes, okay, sure. So yeah, it's just
Can't
explaining.
we put Indigo here for a second?
That's what it is, Indigo. All right, bro. And then style, swag. We even see what you're wearing. So,
You have to come to the cameras.
bruv.
Issue.
You're gonna do a young.
But well, you know, we
must
normally
clip
take
them.
pictures as well. We'll
Must
take
clip
pictures,
it,
right?
Yeah.
We'll take pictures
Fire.
and then we'll post it as well so that they can check it out because
Styled by Indigo.
Indigo, bro.
Indigo.
To say, bro, done by dog.
Oh,
I'm
on the
dressed
last,
in
like,
indigo, and I'm telling you, I'm dressed in indigo. They're like, what? Not the color, but sorry.
Indigo was talking to us still. Go Indigo.
Oh, last like ngifuna ukukhuluma ngamajita. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm being forward. Question engangibudanga ukuthi sihlangana kanjani nemajita.
Sure.
Because
Khuleka.
I'm different. These guys they're from Zulu Natal. I'm
Yeah.
from the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Eswatini. Okay,
I
sure.
don't know if you know Swaziland.
Swaziland, yeah.
It's the
Sure.
vibes.
If you know
You're-
Swaziland,
so you're
like, how do you
international.
do
No.
Swaziland?
Not know it as in I haven't been there personally.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
but know
understand
it
that.
in terms of OT.
What is there?
There's a monarchy, right?
Yeah.
In terms of you guys follow a king, right? There's a king. And apparently there's okay. I know there's beautiful female person.
Issue.
No, for real, beautiful ladies, bro. Beautiful ladies, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah. and it's beautiful currency. Actually, I think if I'm not wrong, the currency, even they're doing very well, bro. It's a good currency.
It's the same currency as this one, but you call it a malangi. Yeah, it's the same as the rand.
Yes, but and it's standing.
Wait,
for
say
itself.
that
It's
again?
standing for itself.
What is it called?
A malangeni.
That just sounds better than
Emalanga.
rand. Low key. It sounds like money. It just sounds like money.
Like I got like 50 Emalangen.
Hey! What are you saying? That sounds bad. You have to put that in a bar somehow. Crazy. That's cool.
Oh, wait,
Shout out
let's
Indigo.
move on. Ghost, we're with you, man. What you got?
Go.
Hey!
Yeah.
Catchy.
Thursday, the 10th of April. I don't know if you guys have heard up on this story. But the trending or the current news regarding the story is now a ransom has been demanded and has been made for U.S. missionary Pastor Josh Sullivan, who was kidnapped at gunpoint during a church service in Gqeberha on Thursday night. So
Oh
just
my
for more
God.
information, Eastern Cape Hawks spokesperson warrant officer Indipiwe Mhlaguvana, I think I said it right. I apologize if I butchered that, but he said the victim, believed to be the pastor of a local church in the Motherwell area in Gqeberha, was allegedly confronted by 4 unknown armed suspects during a church service.
During the service.
Did you watch
Okay.
that movie?
So wait, I just want to quickly. So as a pastor, they come into your church and they come kidnap you. Now they want a ransom. Must the congregation now gazette to give a ransom, or we are now a church? We come together because we believe in God and in the power of God. So if I'm in that church, I will say, let us pray for him.
For real. It's kind of awkward. That's insane. That's insane. I don't think anybody in that congregation thought that they were gonna get gunned down after him.
What you're trying.
I doubt that.
Ish, bro. I'm sure they had
But yo,
savings.
that's hectic.
Their savings, maybe as a church, bro. Like I'm sure it's traumatic, bro. It's in. Yo.
So, but it is, Dwayne, do they say do they want ransom or
They want the ransom. The amount of the ransom isn't exactly confirmed yet, but they
Not
are asking for
confirmed.
ransom.
How is your ransom pending?
And he's from America. That's
How
fast
is
to
the
know.
ransom?
oh, he's from America?
Yeah. You mentioned. So again, it's there where we look.
Paid
After,
again, yeah.
after, right? We had.
Yeah, that Donald Trump is gonna say they are kidnapping our pastors.
Why did you say pastor like that?
Yeah. Remember, we hosted also with Sundowns again. We hosted people again, right? And there was also that. We just came from that.
No, they came to look
Wait.
for Kak.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
Go!
I'm just saying.
Done.
This
yeah.
is now us kidnapping that nigga. Because
But-
it's obviously people from here that kidnapped him.
Let's
So
use
that's
us as
different.
let's use us as an example.
It was also us fighting there.
Wait, let's use us as
Yeah,
an example.
but they came and they looked. Did you all see that fight?
Which
The one with Sundowns, that game of Sundowns.
Oh, yeah, I saw
yeah,
it. I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
it.
we saw that one.
So, what do y'all think about it?
Who was wrong?
I
Crickets. See?
Who was wrong?
See?
I don't know.
See?
I mean, angas.
They
But
like the
those
congregation.
guys were angry because
Yes,
they lost.
they lost.
And they started.
That's what
But
we
didn't they
Making
say
ructions.
they were robbed? The goal?
Yeah, but
they were
then
supposed
they
to get one
started.
goal,
So
then they
we,
get robbed.
Sundowns finished this fight. The Sundowns fans, they finished it.
I agree.
So they can't be in the wrong because they were. Why are they angry?
I agree.
So are they
Because
gonna
they
penalize Sundowns
Hmm?
for what happened?
I don't know.
I hope
don't
not.
know.
But why? Because when it's Chiefs,
They can,
They always
bruh,
go to
because
court
when
and give
Chiefs
it
and
back
stuff and
and tell them
Pirates
to pay.
offense goes on,
Facts.
and then they get like fines and stuff.
yeah.
But the story behind it is that the away fans, those Esperance fans, came and they cut.
They
Yeah,
started. the
that
war.
is
Story
exactly.
for the Sundowns story
No, but
too.
I don't think like in this instance they can find them because what were they supposed to do? They were supposed to stand still and leave
Same
them.
like the congregation. What on earth are you going
So
to
now,
do?
brothers
Aish.
also wanna
Hey, but the
imagine
brothers
you're
were
like a
supposed to
Yeah.
jump there. Hey.
church. You're like
Oh,
a
but hey,
church.
they are armed. Nah. Aish.
While pastor is busy preaching, you come, 4 people come, can be taking you, go, let's go. How do you guys react? Like, let's say you're in the choir, or what, how do you react? What do you do?
Just imagine the Umar
Show me,
we
bruh,
said
I'm gonna play first, bruh.
Langa was
There's
like,
nothing
we're
that we
gonna
can
Hey,
do.
me,
We
I'm
can't
gonna-
do. We can't do nothing. Yeah, because
I'm gonna pray first, bruh.
Yeah, just pray. That's all we can do. We must
Oh,
pray.
sincala ungisize la engizwa
So for
khona
the
baba. Ungivikele. Hawu. Hey,
What else?
Pastor,
hey, bafo.
but James, they coming to kidnap the pastor, not you guys. So we praying for the pastor
No,
yourself.
No, he's saying
For the
as
pastor.
I'm gonna
pastor.
pray
He's
first.
talking
For the
as a
pastor.
Not
As
for
a
the pastor.
Oh, why do you mean as the
No,
pastor? What do you do as the pastor?
Oh, you're talking about pastor.
No,
So
so
if-
you.
What do we do as
You're
the
not coming to
pastor, or
kidnap
what do we
you.
do if we're in the congregation?
Yeah.
Which question are you
Which
asking?
question?
Yeah, he
I
said
asked.
he's praying more. So
No,
who
he's
are you
for
praying
himself.
the pastor?
He said he's praying for himself.
Amen,
Amen, me too.
Obviously, you didn't know what he said. Nah? He said like if they were like while they're taking him away, so he was talking as the pastor. You get what I'm saying? Where he says that he would just pray, say there where they are taking me, like yo keep me.
Like
You
all
get
those
what I'm
pastors,
saying?
they are doing like that, mas. Even pastor, even they're gonna be before he's gonna enter, he's gonna say, Baba, please, before I enter here, please,
then that's
these
facts.
demons, what.
Facts.
Oh,
That's
those
gonna
church, is it like a rich church? They have a lot of money, or why kidnap that pastor?
Because it's from America.
and yeah, the pastor has money. Maybe the pastor is money.
Already exchange rate is more money. Than
Yeah.
$1 is
They
already.
say that man is dollars there, Baba.
Plus Donald is talking a lot of car.
How they must pay more than church funds? Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So with the ransom, do
The
they take it out
building
of
fund.
the tithes and offerings?
Congregation first is the first place they should go to. Obviously, the congregation. Firstly, the church savings and those kind of things. And then I
But
think
you
ask
know,
the
pastors
people
actually
there.
get a lot, bruh.
What do you mean?
It's an inside job.
Like they have like
No.
these pastors
Okay, whoa, did
appreciation.
you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Mfethu, ngicela uphinde, mfethu.
inside job, man.
All
I
right.
agree with
Yeah.
that because what in the name of the church's heist is going
Is
on
the
here?
Yeah, they know everything. They know
Is
how
the
much they make.
deacon.
a week.
They sneaking deacon. It's the sneaking deacon. It doesn't matter. If I was the pastor, I would skirk,
Is that
number
one
one.
that count the money
I'd
of
be
the tithes
scared.
every week?
And but if I was in the congregation, I'd leave. I'd leave. He said, "Come as you are. Watch me as I leave, Lord." No, I'm not playing. And the ransom? No. He said 10%. He never said when the pastor gets ontvoer in that book. Help me. Where does it say that, Ghost? Sorry, pastor. Ish, dog. I can't say. How do you say it in American?
For
I'm
real,
sorry.
Okay, now if we flipped it and said, "Sharp," these
Either
guys
way.
did this, for instance, right? You in the congregation, right? They came and took you specifically and said, "Pastor, we want to ransom you. We know you from the States," and they took you. Would you say, "Sharp"? Okay, they did say 10%, and she's been only giving 10%. Flip it. I mean, on you. Like,
Then I'm calling the strongest person I know, my mom. I'm calling my mom after that. If they're taking me specifically, I'll be like, first of all, American pastor or gunman. I'm not an eatol. Why are you kidnapping me for my kidney? What is going on? I'd question everything in my life if it was me. They will bring me back too. They will bring me
I will
back.
give that pastor
They're going to
look
bring
like they
me
carry
back. They're
me
not. They're gonna
away.
be like, "There's no way.
that one.
She's not the one."
She's not
Then I'm gonna be like, "I'm not the one too."
Man, I will give that
If I was in the
pastor a look,
congregation, I'm
bruh.
leaving. I'm leaving. What happened to TVs in church? Guns. Wait.
Oh shit.
Wait. See? I was gonna go home and
Does it pastor? Shame.
leave.
But hopefully they
Shame.
find him and everything goes now. Do it. Let's play a game. Let's have fun,
Let's
man.
play a game. So this is a game we like to play on the Boula called Decode It. So on the screen, you're gonna see a bunch of words or an image, and you have to try and guess what that image may mean or what it may represent. So I think after the first one, it's gonna get easier, and then everyone can join. Everyone can join in right now as well. But let's see how it goes.
Yeah, so look at that screen then, and we're just gonna try figure out what the picture is telling us. In a nutshell,
I suffered the first time, if I'm keeping it about. My English was lit the first day. But let's go.
production.
Ghost. Ghost, I got you this time.
Soft.
Let's say soft, salt.
Soft. All the way go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's soft.
Yo.
Echo. So echo. Soft echo.
The smallest soft.
Sofa.
Small soft. Softy.
Softer.
You didn't even explain.
Bash said softer. That's wild. See? I'm telling you,
Softest.
this makes you feel like English is lit. Then.
Close.
Yes.
Close. So when you said small soft, when you said soft,
Softest.
okay, not softest, but when you said small soft, it was very close.
Small, soft.
Very close. What is
Microsoft.
Microsoft. He's with it.
I'm with it.
Okay. That moment of silence was golden when we were all like.
Yo.
That's
That's
why you
funny.
have to look carefully
One
at the
life.
decision.
With one life direct. One. Mwani.
MILF.
Mwani.
I have no
Mwani.
clue.
Lani.
my
Lani.
love life?
Ani. Mwani.
It's my life. What is this?
Close.
Close, ne?
Yeah.
My
One.
love life.
One in a lifetime. One in my life. One.
Oh, you're on the
Yo.
right.
My lip.
You're on the right path.
My life.
One in my left.
I love how
One in
when
my
Afrikaans smile lippy.
Yeah. Hola, Kalo.
One in my lifetime.
Eh, it's my.
2, 3. We got 4 ones there.
My life.
For once in my life.
For once in my life. So if you look,
Oh, there's 4 ones. Oh, see when you put maths and English together.
All my life. They've been trying to get me
How is
down.
Dylan?
Obvious.
No, everyone got that one.
No, that's a problem.
What do you bring to the table? Come.
Comfortable. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yes, it's comfortable.
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 Yes, I got one at least.
last one.
What did you? What did you say? There's a mic. You must listen closely.
Atlantic, Pacific, Indian Soul. Those are oceans.
And a saw.
In an ocean.
Seesaw.
Ocean
Seesaw.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Cody.
Seesaw. Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like 3, 1, 1. Hey, was it 2?
You know, I got two. I
2,
got
1, 1.
0.
So,
Zero.
yes, we got
Yeah.
0.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think we need to play another game. But Brown, what game are we playing?
What we doing by the Boula?
Can we get a beat?
Drop that
So
shit.
Owens, we're gonna play
D-Rec.
what we're doing by the Boula.
Oh, that's we started this.
So are we gonna start with Face?
Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
much
we're gonna start with Face. He's gonna start a rap, and then you just need to rhyme basically. One line rhyme. Don't repeat the word. Don't take too long.
Or else we throw you in the bowl.
Yes.
Hey, what we doing by the bowler? Hey, black and white by the bowler.
Hey, drink some Sprite by the Boula.
Hey, chilling nice with the Boula.
Hey,
Hey, throw him in the Boula.
Hey, what we doing by the Boula? Hey, we looking clean by the Boula.
Hey,
Hey, throw him in the Boula.
Hey,
What we doing by the Boula?
Hey, switches lit by the Bola.
Hey, Hey, throw him in the bowler. Hey, what we doing by the bowler?
Why you by the bowler?
Oh, okay, Cabanali bowler. Hey.
Throw him in the
It is already in the bowler.
What did you say? What we doing by the bowler?
Face just started you one.
New one.
New one, buddy.
Okay.
Hey, what we
Rolling
doing
cars
by the bowler?
Hey, dropping bars by the bowler.
Hey, he's going lead with the bowler.
Hey, throw him in the bowler.
You're supposed to
Hey, what
rhyme.
we doing by the bowler?
Rhyme.
Hey, we're
What
having
we
fun by the bowler.
Throw it in.
Hey, after you sabotaged today.
Hey, hey, what we doing by the bowler?
Ace.
In the bowler. Hey, what we doing in the bowler?
I'm a boss by the bowler.
Lost by the bowler.
Hey, vet, got that cost by the bowler.
Hey, I want course by the bowler. Ah, throw him in the bowler. Hey, what we doing by the bowler?
Hey, people confused by the bowler.
What?
Confused by
Are
the
you
bowler.
using such big
Hey,
words for?
throw it in the bowler. Hey, what
What
we
we
doing
doing
by
by
the
the
bowler? Hey, using big words by the bowler.
I love your face.
Hey, throw him in the bowler.
Tell her again.
Hey, what we doing by the bowler?
The
I'm
terrible
the bowler master by the bowler.
Okay.
I'm a disaster by the bowler. It's me again. I'm the winner by the bowler.
The mic, they were throwing off the rhythm. Otherwise,
Away. Yeah, camera that bit there. Energies are up, guys. Before we move on, just look in the camera there. Just share your socials for us one time.
It's B.O.S on Facebook.
okay.
B.O.S underscore SA on
TikTok.
Instagram. Okay, on TikTok it's Brothers of Soul 150.
Okay.
Yes.
On YouTube it's Brothers of Soul
Yeah.
150. We don't have what do you call
Twitter.
this?
Aye.
Twitter.
We don't have
Now they call it X. Now. It's no longer
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, we don't deal with X's over here.
Yeah, no, we can't solve X. We've been solving X's. I know. Now we
my
sharp.
word.
Hey,
That was a bother.
That's fine.
we don't have X.
And Instagram, you shouted out the Instagram,
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, we got it.
We shall
It's
everything.
Brothers of
Yeah.
Soul 150.
Speaking of YouTube, no, auntie, they've got that music video as well, no? Oh, it's
We
Yeah.
haven't dropped any music video.
not video. Is it a clip? I just
It's
saw on
just,
the. on the-
just
just
the
a
track,
performance
yeah.
video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Just to
okay.
visualize
No, I
it.
saw her sitting with a nice chick. I thought, there, you know, there.
Oh,
Yeah, so the track is stand or some, no?
yes.
Yeah, so just plug it also while we edit. Plug the track.
Oh, okay. Ingoma iphumile bafethu. It's available on all media platforms. Ikhona ku Spotify, ikhona Apple Music, ikhona on YouTube. Ngayithola lapha link ikhona Brothers of Soul _150.
Yeah, sithola kuzo zonke inkundla zokuxhumana bafowethu ngithi shout out.
Yeah.
Yebo,
Yes,
shwana.
Shout out.
B.O.S.
Shwana.
B.O.S.
It's Brothers of Soul. B.O.S for the we.
B.O.S.
Yes, sir.
W's in the comments.
W's.
And on that beautiful note, ladies and gentlemen, this episode was brought to you by Amile Wines, designed for those who savor the finer things in life, but prefer to keep it simple. Available at selected macros, Amile Wines. From the palms of your hands to your soul. Amile Wines. Hey. I had to cut that one. I had to cut that one. It was lit. And no, my Ed is not Eddie.
I know your Ed is adding.
Thank you.
Face, what are we watching, man? What to watch? What to watch?
Always sound like a stalker in the
No, but
corner.
it's actually the okay at the end.
Yeah, that's what we do every week.
That's dope.
And I didn't think you would have done it because the Elton always does it.
Okay.
To watch this
Production.
beautiful. Sorry, face.
Nah, mellow. It's a young clip, bro, that was actually put on our group.
Oh yes.
by Delton, bro.
Oh yes.
It's actually, I found it like very funny, but also like a well, it's a cool topic. I think something that got me thinking in terms of what, because I agreed with what he was saying. So he puts it in a very funny way, and he's cussing a lot, but he's saying pretty much like, if you are born like in 2025, imagine being born in 2025. Pretty much, you've missed everything. You're pretty much a stupid child. That's what he says, bro. Because you've missed. No, I'm not saying.
True though.
People have got kids that are being born right now. Shout out, man. No,
Six out there.
Imagine being born in 2025. My brother, you missed everything, bro. You missed the whole storyline, fam. Like, you missed everything. Dumb baby. Like, imagine signing documents 03/06/2025. Dumb baby.
So basically, Face being born in 2025. Bruh, it's like, because we've experienced a lot. We went through a lot. Like, we went through COVID, we went through a pandemic, bruh. Who would have thought we would have gone through? They shut us down. We had to stay at home.
Yeah. Didn't they say COVID is back? I think I heard about that.
They always say that.
They always,
We
ne?
bind that first of all.
You don't want it anymore.
Never.
Can we stop, please?
Never.
I don't know.
Never.
I've heard it a lot, man. So,
But
Screw
imagine,
COVID. Screw COVID.
but you must COVID.
I think it's fine
Bruh,
that they
Bafana
missed
is winning
COVID,
again.
but-
The
I mean,
you must see of Ndalan. Can we talk?
I think
7 Dylan is no more.
yeah, it's no more.
Why? Why did they cancel the show?
It's finished. I don't know. Obas got too old.
No, that's cheated on Hilda. I feel like that's why it happened.
Oh shit! Obas cheated on Hilda.
See how you watch.
No, I didn't. You know when last I watched Steven the Land? When I was still staying with my parents.
Apparently with someone on the farm. Minky. When he went to go visit Mookie. Imagine if Obas could do that, guys.
so wait, Face, you said if you're born in 2025, you basically missed everything, right?
They say, yeah.
I feel like even if you're born in 1990, you missed everything that happened before 1990.
Before 1990.
Yes.
You were born in 20
Apartheid. You miss
I think
apartheid.
I would have
You wanted to be there.
Ah, dog.
Apartheid.
Okay, no, wait.
Apartheid.
Club died.
It was actually
No,
nice.
dog. That was lit.
Bro, so I think this is, bro, like, especially,
Oh shit!
that's why they need
Apartheid.
to watch this video, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know how everything's going to shits now, it seems. So, it's kind of weird responding to Ghost. Like,
Pardon
but
the pun.
anyway, look, it's like, for instance, now you are now in a generation where you're not a boy, you're not what, or you just everything. No, whoa, wait, no, wait. Let's not be weird. You guys make it actually weird, bro. Can a discussion not be had about certain things?
They're gonna rainbow flag you again.
That's what I was about to say. You don't want to do that.
The era we're in, I really don't care, bro. Like, to be honest
really
with you, bro,
don't.
the rainbow, you can't claim the colors. God made the colors. Whatever what it is. It's Face. It's fine. It's not the views of the show. It's the views of Face.
And he really don't. Check out. I really don't. By Face.
It would be awkward, to be honest. When
If?
the hell are you going to be a teenager?
What do you mean?
20 foot sick. You're going to be out there.
If you are
I'm just
born in
thinking about-
2025.
Bro, I know, but I'm just like, imagine being a teenager in like
Yeah, because
2035.
2035, then you're 10 years old.
Bro, we're in an era, bro, where they're saving you from pain, from being guarad, from, you know.
Yeah,
So-
you must guara my children,
so
please. If you are a child out there one day,
everything as it were, bro. You
Guara my
can't even
kid.
guara each other properly without someone taking offense. And we grew up with those kind of things. You get what I'm saying? So we're not necessarily saying that. Obviously, generational is.
You know what, Face? It's like we were speaking the other day. Leon Schuster.
Yes.
Leon Schuster wasn't gonna be able to do those movies and stuff he done back
Yes,
then.
bro. They would
Now
shut
in
him
these
down
days,
now.
they
They'll
were
shut him
gonna
down for so
cancel
many
him.
nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, you personating this, you impersonating
Blackface
this,
and
you're
what,
doing
what.
this, you do.
you
Bro,
think so?
It's
Yeah.
I
I
feel
don't think so. I don't think of South Africa as America, to be quite.
Nigga, you just shut me down now for saying rainbow
No,
colors.
no, we only did that because we know you get spicy. We only did that because you knew
Thank
you.
you, Squish. Thank you,
Nobody did
Squish.
that.
Shut you down. No,
I don't think so.
Sorry. No, I
I
mean the
don't think
reaction.
so.
You know
no,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
just like, woo. You know, like,
No,
woo.
but everybody else was everybody also just woo.
No,
Yes.
I wooed by myself.
No, bro. So I'm just meaning the reaction.
No,
If-
I don't think so.
Okay, was there a reaction? Did nobody give reaction? Is it,
I don't
is it
think
no?
so.
The mic is like, oh.
Okay, so
Let's get back to the show.
I don't think so. There's my point.
Okay, all right.
I don't think so. I don't think SA is the same space as the American space,
Very-
especially.
not as advanced.
Exactly, especially when it
Yes,
comes to
we don't
Guara
accept
Makar
it.
online. Where have you ever seen a social media fight besides AKA and Casper in your vest make you happy? RIP, AKA. I'm not gonna lie, when AKA said yo massa, and then you know what I'm saying, and then Casper replied with futsek, it was lit. That was when Twitter was tweeting. You know it was turned. It doesn't happen by us. It doesn't. I don't think it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. I think Leon Schuster was probably going to be even more comedic at this point. I think people would have been
And
more
you would have
open.
found a way to work around it.
Definitely. Look at all of these
Like
YouTubers
that
now.
worked in 2010. So
No,
if he-
dog. Look at these
you know,
YouTubers.
it
Do you
would
think
work.
he's not trying?
I think he's
Personally.
Is he
aged.
not old?
He's aged enough.
I can't try anymore now.
And he's ill. I think he's critically ill.
Yes.
I know he's
I
old.
have
Yeah, he
PTSD.
is ill.
Yeah, he's old.
Is he ill?
Shout out.
Yeah, brother,
Must
Tega was
fight
old when we were young,
Must fight
and we are old now.
I don't think it would be a big deal. Have
I think he's
you seen
really
like
sick
like
now.
Ghost Luby and them that do these ghost pranks? Why is nobody cracking themselves finished and calling the cops? He gave me a why don't we have carrots? We don't have
No,
Karen,
I'm talking.
we don't
I'm
have any of
talking
that.
about like
I
the
get
when he
you.
does like the
I
blackface
get you,
and.
but I don't
and
think it would have been a negative thing in SA. I think SA would have lived their lives.
True, because I saw on TikTok recently, I saw a video where they were recreating one of Leon Schuster's
Video.
I don't think it would be
and
a
then they
deep
did
thing.
blackface. There was a white guy doing blackface, and in the comments it was a lot of like, yes, I love this, I want more of this.
Okay.
What a positive.
I don't think it would
By
challenge.
younger folk.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
I don't think it would challenge anybody, but being born yourself, me Broadwood in 2025,
You know.
I'd be sad.
Do you all think it will work?
I'm gonna.
Like Leon Schuster now in this day and age.
I think for me, it was gonna work. Cause now, anyone.
I just think people are very sensitive.
now you see, if you can go on YouTube, everyone now is on YouTube, man. It is doing every shit, but they're on YouTube.
Yes.
Nah, but
like-
you see,
You
his
can't
stuff
even
was
say
on
shit
TV.
on YouTube.
Yeah, his stuff was on TV.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I'm
sorry
saying
for that,
same.
but-
I'm saying not moving it to YouTube. I'm saying same way he was doing it on TV, SABC, everything, but what same.
Yeah,
Would it have worked now?
for now,
I think it would have worked. I think the public would have pulled it.
for me, it was gonna work.
I think the public would have pulled it.
Or maybe it was gonna depend on the publisher.
The viewers, yeah.
Which channel?
With the viewers, with the channel.
I think the channel would have changed everything. Yeah, because ETV was the one back in the day. They didn't hold back. 3, 13, 14. They didn't hold back. them niggas taught us stuff.
Like Squid is nice.
Ooh,
You see,
SABC
you see now,
sucks.
Squid is nice.
Yes.
It's trending now.
See? I don't think it would have been a
Okay.
big
Squid
thing.
is nice.
Okay.
Scoot is
nice.
It's good.
It's
It's
trending
nice.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, even now.
Bring back Jigga Majigga, y'all.
Okay. Okay. Now, okay, it makes sense. Yeah.
It was
So.
gonna trend like.
While we are still on Squid is nice, like kunenangenge ngayibona on TikTok, ne? Umfundisi, like he's saying like he cake, and then people were commenting and be like, yo, these guys have been watching like this
See?
is all along. And I was also like, I used to watch back then. I didn't understand. I was like, they were talking about cake, like piece of cake.
And they were talking about a different cake.
See where your mind was. It was wild. I think it would have been turned.
Yeah,
I don't think comedy should be conscious. I think comedy works when it's not conscious. Like, we laughed at Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones was talking shit in that film.
Okay, wait. See,
But it was
this
lit.
is why
was so turned.
I think like the world is sensitive now and it wouldn't have worked now. Look at this thing that happened now the other day with Reason and that podcast,
Yeah.
Piano.
The young ones.
Yeah, piano pals.
Look what happened there, ne? What do we do on podcasts?
Talk shit.
We sit here, we talk, we give opinions, our opinions.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. People are tuning in to listen to us speak. They like us speaking, and if if the people don't like the Kaku speaking, they don't watch. But you're gonna have your audience that's gonna watch you.
Yeah.
And you're sharing your opinion. So now you're going, because that nigga won't rock up to McG.
Yeah.
Or what
Would
other
never.
podcast is there?
No, a lot of our commercial
LTO
radio
podcast will never go there.
presenters that normally used to throw shade,
The
but
problem was that his opinion was defamatory.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's very
Can
true.
I say this? And we discussed this, right? I spoke to him about this kind of thing, right? So, excuse me, what's that? The way he had phrased it, so I watched the thing, the podcast and stuff. The way the guy said, in terms of, it came out demeaning and putting almost value on the person. You get what I'm saying? That the way he phrased it was wrong. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This being the podcaster.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes,
The-
right.
I'm
The
not
way
gonna-
he had phrased it,
Yeah.
but the sentiment of what he was saying, I agreed with.
Yeah, the downgrade, upgrade thing.
No, not the upgrading. No.
what then?
The minute you say upgrade, I think that was the wrong wording he had used. The upgrading, whatever it is. In terms of the two women that were being spoken about, right? I personally would love my daughter to be the lady that he had dated personally, in terms of how she carries herself. And I'm not saying again this is better than this or whatever it is. I am saying in terms of I don't want my girl to twerk on social media. My daughters or I myself wouldn't twerk on social media. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that again Gigi Lemaine is a downgrade. That's why I said that was wrong of him to say, to put value on their on peoples like that. But in terms of moral or what one individually believes in, myself, me personally, as Face, me, right? These are the views of Face, bro.
Yeah. Okay,
It
and
sounds like a novel.
I feel I feel like you are allowed to say
I
that.
felt
ne?
like that.
I feel like you are allowed to say that,
Yeah.
ne? Because
you
we
are.
are sitting on a podcast and we do
You
this
are.
shit.
And,
You are.
and
So
he
now why
wasn't
must
trying
that guy
to
come
attack,
walking
yeah.
here now and come?
attack,
And if he
yeah.
ask me on fucking
Yeah.
this live thing here, he ask me, test your jaw. I will test your jaw.
Sure,
Bruh,
tell him
I will
test
put my
it now.
jaw out. Come, let's test it then. How must I not be bang
Yeah.
for you because you wanna
On-
come sit here and come ask me
yeah,
why am I talking
yeah,
about you?
yeah. You're
Why
allowed
are
to
you
be
in the
wrong.
public
You are
space
allowed
if you
to be
don't want
wrong,
me to
bro.
talk about you?
See,
Yeah.
when you put it that
Yeah.
way, then I understand why you are on this side.
And you're
Okay?
wondering why you
Okay? But then I hear you. Then I hear you. But at the same time, it's just like, first of all, podcaster, don't ever do that. Don't ever pin females against one another.
comparison.
No, yeah, I do
don't
understand.
care
Yeah.
whether you're shaking ass or shaking rants. I don't care. So you as a male, you are not allowed to speak on a female. Point blank. Period.
Okay.
As the podcaster.
Okay.
Reason? Confronting?
Yes.
That was for numbers, baby.
Okay.
He's smart. He knew exactly, but also it was very clinical. Shout out to Mac G himself.
Okay.
How on earth are you going to be able to get onto that stage? Question mark. You have a live audience? Question mark. Reason had to have spoken to somebody on production. He wanted
To
to
know they were
approach.
shooting.
Yeah, he did.
But the thing is, I feel like he wanted to approach the podcaster based on a manly thing. That was a heterosexual, that was a male thing. That had nothing to do with whether or not he was talking about his girlfriend. He may have said, yeah, you don't talk about my girl.
Because it's a timer in a light,
That's
then
what
now
I
you
feel
can now
like.
come your
I feel like
chest
that
out
too.
now.
I feel like that too. I feel like he went there based on, he even said, I was on charts while you were in diapers. Boss, you didn't need to say that though. Like, and also you could have waited for little podcast guys to get off stage and you could have gotten more clips that way. I feel like that was tactical. I feel like they wanted to kind of little boy this guy on this platform that they've built, that Mac G has been able to kind of like allow these guys to shadow. Because shout out to these guys, actually. I actually watch Piano Pulse. And I like that these guys are inquisitive. I like that these guys run the socials right now. I like that they're not afraid. So shout out Taghi. You keep running your back. Do what you need to do because he's a
But
broadcaster.
someone's gonna test
Should
his
we?
jaw.
Someone
should
is
we be
going to.
But should we be afraid to like? Because
Have an
again,
opinion?
look here, bro. Like the thing is, right? You can't be right all the time, bro.
No,
Like,
but it's the
must
thing,
we
it's not being right, it's your opinion.
But that's what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying. Like, Isn't that the sensitivity we're talking about?
Yeah, that's
I should
exactly
be
what I'm
able
saying,
to
bro.
express myself
So
on
who
my
was
podcast.
so who was
And I'm not
sensitive?
saying that. I'm not saying.
Dangerous reason.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, but
Gigi
it's
told
not
him they
now.
were house. Jare, jy gaan hulle los wat hulle so praat van my. Ek kry nie stukkie van dat. En dis die when I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I know where they record.
But you see,
And then he went there while they recording again.
and also kind of like the confrontation made the podcast to look a little bit soft. Like if I was looking at him on some candy, I was gonna be like, "That's not cute. Like why you didn't muck him or something at least, Taki, you know? Like,
Because you know he was wrong.
do you know? But I mean, look, he was wrong. I think that you guys, conversation.
It's a podcast, man.
Yes,
They
but
discuss
the-
these things,
But the
man.
conduction of vocabulary is where
We've
people
been
get
wrong
sensitive.
before, guys. Does that really validate
Exactly.
somebody coming in?
Someone now coming in here. And
I mean-
so like, would
We've
you
been
guys
wrong,
have
bro.
approached this situation in the same manner had it been your counterpart or your
I told you
partner's
last week.
counterpart?
You come in my yard, you look for kag. I'm out of my yard. Bruh,
What was the
I'm not
question,
about
man?
that shit,
I'm
bruh.
asking,
Come,
like,
if,
would
come
you
and
guys
come, have a
have
discussion.
responded- Would you guys have responded the same way Sisvel and responded to Tahi and them, like go on in that manner? If it was now your lady or
Talk
your
about
partner
your
that
hand.
you ever spoken about.
Nibonile le interview, buffet.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Eish, if it was me, ne, I would have waited for both of them to get out of the podcast and sorted that outside, not inside the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it was a puffer chest kind of thing.
But
It
that man,
was.
that man they didn't say that off camera. He said it live.
Yeah,
Get
you
about
went
his
in-
marriage, so why must you wait for him to get off camera?
I think that's where the manly heterosexual thing comes in.
Check. But yeah.
That's where
Because their job is on camera. This is what they do.
But the job
That
isn't
is not
to-
his
to-
job.
To degrade people and talk cock of people and stuff like that, bro.
But was this
Bruh, they
intention
talk.
to
You know how
degrade?
much people they talk about on that thing. They talk about a lot of people, bruh. A lot of people don't like them.
Bro, do you remember Mac G? You follow Mac G's thing. You said he's your G, like you
Yeah, he's my
respect
goat.
his podcast. He's your goat. Cool. Do you remember there's an episode that girl that sings that
Ari Lennox.
all right, cool. She came on, right? And he asked her straight in terms of the lyrics that you're singing. You're coming out, right? And being this way in public. Firstly, you are putting your life in public.
Exactly.
In the public eye. You get in our life. You get what I'm saying? You want us to come and share and like whatever and comment, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? In your lives as artist, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? They commented and shared their opinion, my guy. You get what I'm saying? And again, I'm not saying they were right. But should they not?
Yeah.
Where can they speak?
Exactly.
Where
This is a
can they
platform to speak, but we're not allowed to speak.
To be fair, if it had to have happened like our way, right?
Yes.
Okay, wait.
I feel like the other two.
Okay, sure, you can speak now. But then, why don't you ever answer when I come and ask you, why do you say this person is better?
He was
than
scared
this
of
person?
him. He was
Yeah,
scared
they
of
were
him.
bang.
That
You
man
could
said,
see the
"Test
one
your-
is there
test
sitting
your
and
jaw."
looking up
They
here.
were bang of him.
The other
bro.
one is up.
Yeah.
But this is what
think
brings
they
me
were
to my
fine.
question. If it was
They
a
were
setting
bummed.
now, let's say B.O.S is the people that is coming here to tell us kak now.
We
Okay?
throw them in the bowl.
Yeah, he's here. Both Langa and Bears though.
Boula.
Both Langa and Bears, they come in, they come
We'd
in.
love to see that.
Would you two as co-hosts and everybody in the back on the bench?
No, we're gonna speak. And
You
I'm
guys are
tell
gonna
them-
fight for me now?
I'm gonna give
No,
them my.
honestly,
No,
I
what
will
I'm
not
gonna do
stand
is
here,
Bronwyn.
right? I will not stand here while Caesar says he's going to test this man's jaw. I'm saying
Exactly.
that.
I'm not gonna
I
sit
won't
here
stand here and
and
say,
let
bro,
this
So
guy
do you
bro.
feel
you
like
came here on our show. You said you're going to test his what's name, bro. I also want to see.
And that time when someone
his
switched the
brother
cameras
also
off.
See,
That
why
doesn't
didn't
have to.
My
why
guy.
didn't
We're
the
gonna switch the
co-hosts?
cameras
We
off
will
and then we
switch the
sort it
camera
out.
off. Yeah, bro.
Why
Like
didn't-
Muras, bro.
the
Yeah,
camera.
dala.
Yeah, and then we sort it out once. Most you must want to sort it out. You are here. I am here.
once, bro.
Let us sort it out.
So
then.
why do you think none of the co-hosts?
Because you don't educate
They
people
were
by
scared of
bullying
him.
them or by trying to
That
feel
uncle.
You didn't
If
see
want
he's
to
sitting and
educate
looking
them,
up here,
Sfiso.
and then he's thinking of the context.
I think this thing it was a marketing, guys.
I think it was also too tactical.
He got a VW car, must we
It
say?
was a
I
marketing
think-
He got a car from
strategy.
Oh yeah, VW
He
gave him a
got
car.
from Soweto.
You-
VW Soweto gave him a car for
Oh, yeah, yeah, after the
for being a
podcast.
stand-up guy.
Yeah, after the podcast.
You see now.
Sizwe, after the podcast, yes.
And now the
Yes.
music is
They
trending.
gave
Now
him
they
a
are
car.
trending.
My nigga, that
Him and
nigga,
his
there's
girlfriend.
features on
It was
features.
marketing.
Check
Yeah.
My nigga is everywhere. Even she, remember she also dropped what's her name? Let me not say
Gigi
she.
Lamayne.
Sorry.
Oh, she dropped the album
Gigi
or
Lamayne.
something
Gigi
also
Lamayne,
now,
bro.
ne?
Yeah.
By the way, one of the sickest
They're talking
rappers,
chats.
not female rappers in SA, bro. By the way, I'm a fan. I follow Gigi Lamayne on Insta and that kind of thing because I follow her music. I don't care about the other drama, but I follow her music. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Yeah.
I think this is.
So Face, is she a downgrade? Okay, let's
I
move
was
on.
thinking the same thing. Oh my goodness.
Again, I just said that was what
joking,
was
I'm
wrong.
joking.
The wording.
No, we were pulling it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Why do you
yeah.
like this? I love
Come
it.
on, Face, man.
I'm a father to a
Oh,
daughter,
Face.
bro.
My
To
face.
daughter.
Oh, Face.
You'll understand me when you're grown.
Oh.
Up. That's why I said I'm that
Okay.
rapper.
Let's
Why do
play.
you
You'll
always have
understand
to
me.
bring age?
Let's play another game. Let's play
You're
another
also
game.
old, bro. You'll get there. Don't worry. Accept it.
You're
Accept
ancient. I'd rather be old than ancient. Let's play that game.
Oh.
Let's play that
Fill
game.
in
Face
the
is
missing
coming for
word.
me.
Eminem.
Face is
Eminem.
Fill
coming
in
for
the
me.
missing word. Fill in the word
Missing.
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 Yeah. Oh, where?
Where's that? Okay.
That was like your rehearsal.
Oh, bro, you were supposed to say that.
Yes. My bad. That was like
Alright, so we're
Where's
playing
it?
fill in
Where's
the
it?
missing word. now.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're gonna ask you a couple of questions. First thing that comes to mind. So both of you can answer each question. How are we doing it? Both answer, no?
One question.
So
answer,
then,
answer.
yeah, you all will decide who's answering first. So first one is very easy. Every morning when I wake up, I
Brush my teeth.
I go pee.
nice.
I was so honest.
Okay.
First thing I do, but I go pee, but
Yeah. Second one is I'm that one friend who will always.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Repeat the question.
I am that one friend that will always dash dash dash.
Hey, it's a tricky one.
always be. I'm always cool on you, my guy.
Shout out to
Yeah.
friends.
Okay. Trusted, but like reliable.
Okay, let me just say. I'm first
I'm mad.
forgetting.
I'm
Always
mad.
be like.
I don't know.
Like to each other. So when I'm fed, so for instance, nah, you do you know that if you can call him and say, yo, bro, Ziawa, something is happening. Can you trust that he's gonna show up?
100%, yeah.
So meaning
So
he's
that
that
one
one
friend
friend
will
that
always
show up.
is reliable, really,
Yeah.
that will come show up.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of thing. Okay. But anyway.
Let's put the Lion Club, the Lion King Club there. I'm always there for my brother. That's so cute.
if I had a $1 every time I heard someone say, I'd be rich.
What was the question again?
If I if I had $1 every time I heard someone say blank, I'd be rich.
Saying one day I'll be rich.
Yo.
This thing is.
You'll be rich every time you hear someone say this.
Like I'm manga, you know, like how
Yeah.
you know, like how people sometimes saying, bro, I promise, in fact,
Yeah.
sharp, and then but they don't. You get what I'm saying? So every time, but everybody says that. Every time you've heard something into Njalo, like imagine if somebody said, "I'll pay you back," nah, and they didn't pay you back, you would get a R1 every single time. You get what I'm saying? So how much? Like you'd have a lot of money, right?
Hey.
So on that kind of thing, what have you heard so much? Empilo and Uguti, if every time bebangniki R1 ngizwa lento le bengizoba rich, is there that one thing that you hear that you know?
Yeah.
Is
Mina bengaba rich buff.
if
If kuthiwa mhlambe if it was me ne bagaya mina R1.
if maybe I'm
Wait. I just want to
Okay.
understand.
Let's go to the next
Okay,
one.
no, it's fine. Let's skip this one. Well, but we'll
Ah,
explain it.
wait, let's
Okay.
go back to that question.
Issue. Like if it was me, like bekungaba yini ukuthi people they usually disappoint me every time, like yabo ukuthi sisonke dog, something like that.
Okay, sure. Sisonke
Sisonke is your word.
We're together.
Okay,
We're
cool.
together.
I will be a
Okay.
billionaire, actually, not even a millionaire. Even like bafethu ngiyacaba singabajita like isana ukuthi even nawe la ngawe nawe beshe uze ngasho ukuthi ntwana we gonna meet ngo2 yabo sisonke like
Sisonke.
it's happening. The next thing kumele sale ngikufonela why yabo ngizama ukushito kanjalo ukuthi even kwananani bafethu sonke lokuyishula yabo
Sisonke.
Sisonke.
So with him, Sisonke. Every time he heard Sisonke,
I will be a billionaire by now.
he'd be a billionaire, bro. Alright.
Next one.
So the next one.
I look for what in a woman?
Personality.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Capital P.
Okay.
Yeah,
Personality.
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 Okay, Dwayne.
Langa way. What do you look for in a woman?
Man, look a lot.
Hey.
We need one thing.
At least. You got a list.
One thing, Langa. One thing.
No,
No, that's bad.
Yeah, look a lot.
One thing you absolutely like. You when you look, you want.
You know, first thing when
Yes.
I look at woman,
First thing first, let us say like what was your question?
I look for what in a woman?
One thing that you want in a woman.
I think you're supposed to ask the guys good see like are they in a relationship because ngathi kunobula
It's funny.
Okay.
It's no longer nyash these days. No nyash.
you know, mina mfethu yabona mina ngathi ngaqala ngaphambili
Okay.
front cover
Okay. Front cover.
and
Okay.
I go back.
Nyash. Nyash. What did nyash do?
Front cover.
Screen protector.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
you
a
look
front
for
cover.
booty.
then I
The
go
most
back.
important one is which one?
For me,
Which one is more important?
when
Front
I-
cover or back?
back
Emu,
seat,
Emu.
back seat,
Emu.
hey, back seat, baba. Yo.
It's not the back seat.
Front cover, I can
Okay.
even hide it, man. I can
And
even
that's
hide
this
it
is
in the
a
pillow, yeah.
this is a perfect time to ask the next question. My favorite position is.
Yes.
In what way?
You decide. You decide.
You know the corner.
Yeah.
issue.
That's why.
In corner. Yo,
That's insane.
me I go with N3 or N1 or N17. I take you home. Where you are staying there. Yeah.
Nice.
And you
That's
best
nice. It's a yeah. What is it?
and best.
My favorite.
Your favorite
These are
position.
the views of these homes.
As long as you faces that side.
Wild. That's Thank you for sex education by podcast by
Wait, I just
Boula.
want to hear this
It's
one.
wild.
The Indigo.
Indigo, what is your favorite position?
Hey, let me pass on this one.
No.
Pass, my guy. They must watch.
You cannot pass.
Let me pass.
They must watch Ceiling Board, man. Why?
Oh my goodness.
Ceiling Board.
So, alright.
Ceiling Board style, but.
So the next one. Okay.
That sounds like something you could catch on 3, 13, 14.
I had one they said is a helicopter one. I don't know about it.
Helicopter.
Okay.
This is getting wild now. Now we're gonna need to open our OnlyFans.
What on earth is a helicopter? What is going on? I don't want to
No,
know.
no, no.
No, it's fine. Next question.
The meaning of life is. For in a bit, meaning of life is.
It's a deep
It's
one.
tricky, this one. Meaning of life.
It's a deep one.
It's very deep. I think for me, is to understand the basics of life, the basics of things that you need to look out for as a person, how to carry yourself in front of the people, the respect and everything like that. I don't know what he thinks.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Bro, okay. It's I don't think there's a wrong answer for this, bro. It's
Yeah.
your personal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Langawe?
For me now, bafethu ngicabanga ukuthi ukuhlonipha umhlaba nje. Yabo nokusihlonipha nokuhlonipha abanye abantu. Nendlela owenza ngayo izinto nje ukuthi iyona into ezokubeka phambili like yabo njengoba silana nje sihloniphile lesi sikhathi nokuthi sibe la kwenu yabo. So that is why sikwazi ukuthi si-communicate nje each other. I think it's
Basically,
like that.
respect and the way.
Yeah.
And on that beautiful note, the next question is: when you are gone, what do you want to be remembered by? How do you
Gone like as in dead.
Yeah.
gone?
Gone forever.
How must they remember you?
Really for that.
I know, but you happen to be in music, and music is a love letter
Don't worry,
forever.
80 years old.
Forever. You 80, you 95, you 105. Looking at that. How do you want people to remember Langa Way or the Brothers of the Soul?
Khumbula kanje.
First of thing, okay, right. It's this
That boy
music
that
thing.
teach me the ceiling style.
Okay. No, I think it's this music thing, first of all, right? And then the other thing, it's me, Nje, personally.
Yeah.
The Langa Way.
And other thing, it's my kids.
The kids.
Okay, yeah, obvious.
Kids.
Kids, yeah, obvious.
Bani.
Hey, baba. Hey, baba.
Yo. Faces are big up.
But for okubalekile nje kumele bakukhumbule ngami yiko lokho because iyona into engiyenzayo iphambi kwami abantu yabo. Rather than okuningi mfethu.
Yeah.
Mhlambe nisebengakhunjula nokuthi abantu bangazi nje.
Sure.
Okuningi nje mfethu ayi angicabanga mhlamba ngangazi ngemisebenzi yami.
Sure. By his work, yeah.
And you, Bash?
Yeah, nami into abangikhumbula ngayo nje ukuthi bengumuntu onjani in front of the people yabo. Bengibahlonipha yina abantu. Nje lezo zinto lezo.
Alright.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, this thing of memories, what? It just came out of nowhere because someone just came here, maybe if just gone, maybe yesterday. There's going to come and cry with you and say, hey, this one, yeah, I know this one, he was what, out of nowhere. Maybe it was long time. It wasn't ngalesa sikhathi but sezofika manje sithi hey ngiyamazi lo muntu kanje besihlala naye kanje sekazokukhalisa hayi leyo nto leyo mina I don't believe on that memory things I don't believe on that.
Okay, and then for the last one, my name is
Langa Way.
B.O.S La Vida.
And I'm A.
I'm A?
And I am A.
You can tell us what you are.
What?
You must tell us and your people
Oh,
and your
yeah.
friends. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're an artist.
Yeah, musician. Artist,
Musician.
Yeah.
Musician.
Aware.
Artist.
One more time, just plug the socials there, gents, in the camera.
Let's go.
Okay, on Facebook it's B.O.S_SA. TikTok Brothers of Soul _150. And then my personal handle it's on TikTok it's B.O.S La Vida _SA. Facebook it's B.O.S La Vida. Yeah, even on Instagram.
Okay, for me it's Langa Way. Everywhere.
Langa Way, everywhere.
Langa Way.
It's the only way.
All the way.
Langa Way is the only way.
Only way.
That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
And on that beautiful note, in case you didn't catch it in this episode is brought to you by Amile Wines. Designed for those who savor the finer things in life, but prefer to keep it simple. Amile Wines, from your soul to the palm of your hands. Available at selected macros. Ha! Amile Wines. Amile Wines, Amile Wines, Amile Wines. Outro.
Oh, yeah, man. Thanks, guys. It was nice having you over.
B.O.S. Shout out B.O.S.
For the
B.O.S for the wish.
so much.
Selokhu sazwana kaze ngithanda umuntu ngalendlela sesiqede neminyaka